Hello. I'm going to show you what blood does in Darkest Dungeon. Please like this video if it helps you out. So there is a DLC in this game called the Crimson Court, and if you do the first mission in the Crimson Courtyard is the area I'm talking about, you're going to have a mission over here. If you do that first mission, you're going to start getting mosquito enemies start showing up randomly throughout dungeons. It's actually a good chance you're going to get the Crimson Curse while you're in the first dungeon in the courtyard, just opening it up. I actually got all 4 party members cursed the first time I went in there. But what blood does is blood kind of controls the curse a little bit. There's 3 states to the Crimson Curse. There's the passive state, which is when it just says Crimson Curse. There's the craving state, and there's the wasting state, which is what my character Macy here has. Blood is an item that can be used when you're actually in the dungeons. You can bring it with you out of your provisions. When you use it when a character is in the passive state, it's just going to give them a stat bonus. They'll get a dodge and a speed bonus. If they're in a craving state and you use blood, then it's going to send them into a bloodlust state. In a bloodlust state, they're going to get stat bonuses across the board, but they're going to get a little bit of a penalty to their bleed resistance. It's also going to make them do random things during combat, so it's kind of a trade-off. And then after a while, they'll come out of bloodlust state and then they'll go back in the passive state. If a character is in wasting state, that means that they're going to die without getting the blood fairly soon. So if you give them blood while they're in the wasting state, it's going to move them back into the passive state. Blood does not cure the Crimson Curse. The only way you can cure the Crimson Curse is by going into the courtyard and beating one of the bosses that are there. That will completely get rid of the curse on everybody in your roster that has it. Note that you can get it again, but if you beat the last boss of the courtyard, you'll get the ability to cure the Crimson Curse in the sanitarium. But that's kind of off into a tangent about what the Crimson Curse is, but that is actually the use of blood. You use it to control how the Crimson Curse affects you. But that's it. That's what blood does in Darkest Dungeon.